If you wanna fight, fight with style. Ekskluzivno u ponudi Fight Stuffa. UFC Thai t-shirt 249 kuna. UFC Greece t-shirt 229 kuna. UFC Vegas t-shirt 229 kuna. UFC Focus t-shirt 229 kuna i UFC Crest t-shirt 199 kuna. Posjetite nas i naručite na www.fightstuff.hr. Kraj je godine i vrijeme je za najveće mečeve. Las Vegas centar je borilačkih priredbi i mjesto na kojem će se ponovno sastati prvak u teškoj kategoriji Junior Dos Santos i čovjek koji je bez pojasa ostao za samo 64 sekunde, Cain Velasquez. Uz obračun najboljih teškaša svijeta u Las Vegasu, u oktogon se nakon više od godinu dana pauze vraća Chris the Crippler Lieben, a ne propustite ni mečeve Joe Lawson, Jim Miller i Alan Belcher Yushin Okami. UFC 155 Dos Santos vs Velasquez 2 pogledajte u noći sa subote na nedjelju 30. prosinca s početkom u 4 sata ujutro na pay-per-view Fight Channela.
UFC 155 will feature a high-energy lightweight war between two fighters that have earned a combined 15 knockout, submission, or fight of the night bonuses.
Hate decisions. I would rather know at the end of the night that I was a better fighter or that guy was a better fighter.
That wasn't just winning. I mean, that was just demolishment.
Why am I going to train for 3 months for 3 people who probably don't even train to pick me as a winner? I don't care about that.
Miller pushing forward. Nice combination.
Jim Miller locks up the submission.
I like subbing people out. I really enjoy it. I like making grown men bigger than me swear because I cause them pain.
I think Jim has a Napoleon complex. You know, he likes to make people scream and he likes to hurt people.
Good. Outside. 5, 3. Now move out.
I grew up with 2 older brothers and a younger sister. We'd always play like a free-for-all rugby and stuff like that, and I was always the littlest, so I never really won.
Right there, go.
I was 4 years old, you know, on the wrestling mats and trying to do the things that my older brothers were doing. I ended up winning districts twice, winning regions once, and placing in the state. I wrestled at Virginia Tech, and I did all right. It was one of those things that, you know, I needed to wrestle. I had to do it. It's who I am, and it's definitely helped me be successful in the octagon.
Use your body, push, pull, underhooks, move them around, manipulate.
Dan and I get into MMA just because we were basically bored with working construction all day and just going home and really not doing anything. We started training. Within about 2.5 months, we did a grappling tournament, and we both did pretty well. And then 3 months later, we were inside of our first ring, you know, fighting for the first time. We signed with the UFC in 2008.
Dan Miller!
He keeps pulling it. Holds him down. He's taking it all over. Dan Miller with the rear naked choke.
It was special to me to be taking that step with him as well.
Both these Miller kids are tough. Jim and Dan.
Jim Miller!
They meet. He used it for the takedown. Miller, the former Virginia Tech wrestler.
My debut against David Barron in Birmingham was at UFC 89.
Oh, he's got his back. He's rolling over his back here. Oh, left and right to side control.
I set a record on the CompuStrike for dominant positions because I was all over him.
There, throws a kick, and again, Miller gets him down and into side control immediately.
Finally, in the third round, I was able to lock up the rear naked and get the submission.
He's got it deep, Mike. That's deep. That's it. It is all over!
I took home the submission of the night, and it was $40,000, which was huge money compared to anything that I had made previous.
Miller just a furious pace. Oh, he is just going off. Wyman just trying to survive.
Well, I was lucky enough to take fight of the night in my second fight, which got me another $30,000 that I wasn't supposed to make.
Jim Miller, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he blocked him. Quick hands by Jim Miller.
From July of 2009 to March of 2011, Jim won 7 consecutive fights.
He's got it. It is all over.
including an upset of the previously undefeated Charles Oliveira.
White trunks for Oliveira, red for Miller, the southpaw.
He was, I think, 13-0, something like that, and finished everybody.
And Oliveira attacking from his back. His technique is brilliant in the way he moves.
A lot of people were counting me out. A lot of people were actually asking me if I was afraid of him on the mat.
Now he's attacking the leg.
Crazy busy.
That kind of fired me up.
He just chains one thing into next. Miller's going for a leg lock.
Big shots to the body.
Jim's got a leg lock. It's all over!
A year later, he scored another upset.
Touch it up. Let's make it official.
You know, my fight with Melvin, he clipped me pretty good, you know, early in the fight.
And Miller goes down. Miller is hurt. Got caught with the left hook as he tried to get in. And there's another knee.
You know, everything kind of went into instinct mode.
Miller's in a very good position here. Trying to crank the neck. He can't. Oh, there it is. And Jim Miller, despite the early onslaught from below, locks up the submission.
I like subbing people out. I really enjoy it. You know, that's the excitement for me in fighting.
Jim Miller!
He's capable of beating everybody in the division, finishing everybody in the division. If he's on, you know, there's nobody better than him.
Just teeing off all night long. Everything is connecting for Jim Miller.
I want to go in and I want to dominate people and do what I know I'm capable of doing. If I do that, then I'm going to be really happy.
Joe Lozon always comes to fight.
He's extremely tough. Every time he gets in there, he brings it. It's going to be a spectacular contest.
In August, Joe Lozon went to war with former WEC champion Jamie Varner.
Lozon, good job at covering up. Nice body shot. Ripped that left hook to the body.
He put me down twice. The first time he put me down, I was out of position. My feet weren't under me. I didn't have good base.
Look at that. There's that power double by Jamie Varner.
Knocked over, popped right back up.
He's going to try to sweep him with that leg, and then he does.
The second time, he definitely rocked me a little bit.
Joe Lozon. Oh! Jamie clipped him.
But I was completely conscious the entire time.
Elbows now by Varner. You got to give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
When he came back after the second round, I said, you know, you got to go and get this kid. And he said, I got him. I got him.
Jamie Varner tends to shoot a lot of head-inside doubles. Joe drilled extensively, blocking out the head-inside double, using a crackdown sweep to flip over Jamie Varner.
Joe's gonna sweep him. Very nicely done by Joe Lozon.
And as he came to the top, Jamie posted, like a wrestler would do, to come back to the top, leaving a big opening for Joe to slide his leg through and hit a triangle.
Joe's gonna sweep him. He's gonna sweep him. Very nicely done by Joe Lozon. Triangle. He's got to secure. He's got to get that right foot into the knee. He's got it. Now he's got it.
It's all over. Joe Lozon.
It was the 18th submission of Lozon's career. All 22 of his career wins have been finishes, and his 11 bonuses rank second in UFC history behind only Anderson Silva.
That's what's going to keep you in the UFC. That's what's going to keep you on TV. That's what helps build new gyms.
I'm glad I can put some of the bonus money I've gotten over the years towards the new gym. You know, I spent like $20,000 in mats, you know, which would normally make me cry, but it's a good investment. You know, they're mats I'm going to have for a long time.
This new gym is awesome. It's excellent. He could never have this gym if he didn't finish all those finishes.
Joe has finished everybody that he's beaten. I've also fought guys in the past that finished everybody they beat. They didn't last 2 minutes with me.
Jim's got it.
I plan on using Joe's aggressiveness against him. I'm very good at capitalizing on guys being aggressive and taking risks.
He drops down for a single and takes shallow roost down. He's got it back. Look at that transition. Trying to finish his fight. Man, that was beautiful.
Jim Miller is aggressive. You know, he comes out banging. He's happy taking people down and beating them up. He's great at catching submissions.
Can he get the armbar? Looking for the submission. He's got it. It's all over.
I know I can sub out anyone on the planet. If I can wrap my arms around their neck and choke them out, then I'm going to be really happy.
I think Jim Miller and I are both in the same level of grappling, but I feel like we attack differently. Jim is very slow, muscles things a little bit, and stays very, very tight. I am all speed. You know, I hit people and I swarm people and I lock onto things.
Gotta watch out. Lozon looking for the finish.
If he takes me down, it's going to be a mistake.
Trying to finish it. Warburton's in all sorts of trouble. Warburton just holding on. He's going to turn it into trouble. Very nicely done by Joe Lozon.
If I feel that I can take him down, I'm going to take him down. It might be playing with fire, but he's going to have to deal with me too.
Nice uppercut. Charlie was maybe hurt. Nice knee. Charlie was looking to finish his fight. It is all over!
I don't think Jim Miller will try and take me down. No, I think he's going to try and stand there and box me the whole time. I have the advantage in striking. I'm a better boxer. I'm quicker.
Clamps and knees by Joe Lozon. Joe Lozon looking sharp.
He's got a very good striking style. He's very long. I believe that he hits pretty hard, but I plan on just coming right down the pipe and bowling him over.
Teeing off all night long.
Yeah,
so
Miller's
far.
just landing some big shots. Oh, he is just going off.
I think it's going to be a super competitive fight no matter where it goes. I think that one of us is going to hurt the other person with a punch, an elbow, something, and then we're going to capitalize.
Good body kick. Caught him. Body kick by Miller, and he's got the guillotine again.
It'll probably be fight of the night. These two guys have motors, and they come forward, and they never stop.
Lozon pounding away on Kyle Bradley. Continuing the finish. It is all over!
Nothing bad can happen in this fight. I'm going to have the time of my life from bell to bell.
Oh, big left hand on the aggressive is Miller. Miller with a good knee to the midsection.
I'm planning to take home a sub or a knockout. I plan on causing a lot of pain and making him quit.
I'm going to submit Jim Miller.
Oh, this is a war now.
This has got fight of the night written all over it.
Kraj je godine i vrijeme je za najveće mečeve. Las Vegas centar je borilačkih priredbi i mjesto na kojem će se ponovno sastati prvak u teškoj kategoriji Junior Dos Santos i čovjek koji je bez pojasa ostao za samo 64 sekunde, Cain Velasquez. Uz obračun najboljih teškaša svijeta u Las Vegasu, u oktogon se nakon više od godinu dana pauze vraća Chris the Crippler Lieben, a ne propustite ni mečeve Joe Lozon, Jim Miller i Alan Belcher i Yushin Okami. UFC 155 Dos Santos vs Velasquez 2 pogledajte u noći sa subote na nedjelju 30. prosinca s početkom u 4 sata ujutro na pay-per-view Fight Channela. Za svaku kupnju iznad 500 kuna Fight Stuff vas daruje Crow Cup Final Fight majicom. Želimo vam čestit Božić i sretnu novu 2013. godinu.